My name's Josh Jack. I do a podcast called JoshCast. The show's never been good. You could say it's pod ass. I don't know why people even listen to it. Your mom claims to be a lesbian but loves the white semen fluid. People hate me even though I don't got a fan base. Some of y'all closet homosexuals, so how's your man's ass taste? People listen to they shit when they brush their teeth with toothpaste. Never been in my shoes, but I loop you like a shoelace. Fuck you and your crew, apes. Y'all get shot the fuck up like Grand Theft Auto when I busted out. Don't know if I got a weapon conceived. Your mom got a fucking blessing with a weave. And she gets fucked in a crescent deep. I don't know what that word means, but it doesn't matter because I keep spitting this shit till it's obscene. When I say Josh, you say Jack. Josh, Jack. Josh, Jack. Josh, Jack. Josh. Cast. Start the fucking show with the Josh Cast. Keep talking shit, put you in a full body cast. It's Josh Jack with the Josh Cast. Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you liked that little intro there. Another uneventful episode, the video version, which I rarely do. Of course, before we start the public freakout, I want to give a RIP to Norm Macdonald. I was actually going to do a live stream Tuesday night playing a video game that I found out the news he died. And then I was going to do like a tribute stream. But then I was like, who cares what I think? I mean, I've played clips of Norm Macdonald on this show before, with Heenus John and Nick Doritos guy, if you go back to that Zoom episode. And, a lot of the comedians that a decent amount, were fans of Norm Macdonald. To be honest with you, as far as his stand-up goes, I wasn't a huge fan of his stand-up, but his radio appearances and his TV appearances and Dirty Work is one of my favorite movies. I actually wanted to do a live stream of the Dirty Work movie, but of course I'll get a copyright strike from YouTube. But yeah, regardless of that, RIP to Norm Macdonald. Another comedy legend gone. And once again, Amy Schumer and Carlos Mencia will live to their 200, folks. No, I'm kidding. Not to say they should die. But anyways, let's get to the public freakout clips. We have 5 to get to. This first one is 2 chicks following this guy. I'm not sure. This is in another country. I don't know what this guy did, but they're following him. And he maces these gals. Let's see. This is... So he throws something right in the back of his head. So once again, we don't know what happened beforehand, but... Now that was a great spray of mace. I think he got this guy right here too. Was this guy with them? If not, he got mace too. Maybe I was... Maybe he was with them. Now she's running after him.
Осторожно. Пойдем, отходи. Отходи сюда.
She's on the ground crying now. You got mace up in your pussy, bitch. I carry mace, but I carried the weak mace, which probably wouldn't even work. This next one is Jim Breuer, who I had no clue. I don't know Jim Breuer as far as his politics goes, but he says, I will walk away if you try to segregate my audience or my following. He canceled a venue because they said he had to get vaxxed, and Jim Brewer's against the vax, and I don't know his politics, but I didn't see Jim Brewer as that kind of guy, but I guess he is. Maybe he has some sort of health condition, but here it is.
And when our leader put that out there and pointed the finger like we're the demons, I'm not vaccinated. I had COVID. You're not going to tell me about my body. I know my body. I know my morals. I know my faith. You don't come telling me and threaten me.
It's kind of weird. He's got those weird slits underneath his eyes, and he's talking about COVID. I put 2 and 2 together. And this next one is student fight preacher who was on the campus, University of Alabama at Birmingham, yelling, "That woman." It's woman. They put "that women belong in the kitchen," among other hate speech. Isn't that hilarious that that's considered hate speech? I thought hate speech was if you use the N-word or a racial slur, or you tell some Mexican to go back to Mexico. If you tell a woman to go back in the kitchen, that's the equivalent of saying the N-word. folks. That's where we gone in this. Here it is, though. 40 seconds. Supposed to hit him in the head with a sign, and his hat comes off. Oh, and they push him, and he falls right on this mustard-haired cunt. It's so funny how they act like they're feminists, but yet they pushed them into a woman. So they're like, yeah, you can't tell a woman to go back in the kitchen. Here, fall in this.
Holy shit, holy shit.
Body back.
Holy shit.
Oh! 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 Oh!
How is she not going to jail for this, by the way? They're just going to give her a slap on the wrist because she's a woman. She's okay to punch this guy in the head and...
Oh!
And this simp behind the camera yelling out, oh! Well, fuck yourself. This next one, I'm not going to play the whole clip, probably. This is a African-American family. They get kicked out of a New York City restaurant for not having a vaccination card. So they pulled a race card. And, yeah, I don't think that... Well, let's get to this. Let's see what happens.
So you're refusing to serve us? Are you refusing to serve us?
Yeah, you need a vaccination card and your ID.
So you're going to enforce segregation because we just told you that we're religiously exempt.
You told us you had your vaccination card.
I never told you any of that. I would never tell you that.
D8. And this last clip that we have right here is cop caught having sex with a prostitute. Now, by the way, how do we know she's an actual prostitute? How do you know it's not his wife or his girlfriend or his mistress? Maybe he's just cheating on his fat wife. Regardless, cops need love too. Okay? And if they want to bang a chick in the back of their car, well, they're going to do that. Here it is.
It's the police in here fucking, y'all. Look, he fucking a prostitute. The police.
Why is she being a cock block?
The nigga in here fucking a prostitute. Oh, hell no. This nigga in here fucking a prostitute. Look, got his pants down. Look at this shit. Boy, your ass would've locked me up for this shit. Boy, I'm finna call you in, cuz.
Actually, it's not wrong about that. If a cop caught you having sex with a prostitute, they would say, hey, only we're allowed to do that. What are you doing there, buddy? Can't bang a chick in the back of your car.
You in here fucking prostitutes? Oh, hell no. I'm finna call your ass in, boy. I'm finna call your ass clean in. Hell no. Chief. Oh, Chief.
You know, even though cops can be pricks when it comes to that stuff, they're doing their job. I feel bad for the cop. He didn't get to finish his nut. You know, you figured you go through all that. You're during the daytime. If he did pay a prostitute, and he didn't get to finish his nut. Thanks a lot, you cock blocking. Well, you know, folks. I'm not sure what to end the show with. I'm gonna put another segment in, and maybe some odd news, or just the odd news. I'm gonna do it in my car, or I'm gonna do it here in the green screen at home. I don't know, but for those who complain about the video version and, oh, we can't see what's going on and we're too lazy to type in the keywords, here it is, you pricks. Enjoy it while you can. Remember, this is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philly, and it's your favorite podcast show that most people will not listen to, so you got to keep listening to find out what happens next. Now let's wrap this episode up with some odd news. Family of man who beheaded his wife ordered to pay 8 cows. Let's move there right now, guys. Where is this? Uganda? Sounds great to me. Oh my, this is a raunchy story. A woman accepted $50 from a West Virginia police chief so he could rape her 17-year-old relative, the feds say. So for $50, she sold her niece or nephew's booty hole? Man. Man kept calling 911 to report he was tired. Let's get this guy for a prank calls for you. There's the guy right there. Indiana man reportedly called 911 to say he was tired for the next 2 months resting up. Now he's resting up in county jail. He does look pretty tired. Trinidad and Tobago debunks Nicki Minaj's claim of testicle side effects in press conference. Oh yeah, Nicki Minaj, she was in the news. Woman tied to dog dragged to death by San Francisco train. Oh boy, I was whenever I take the train, even the last 2 nights going down to the city, I always think about stuff like that. Yeah, San Francisco, she was dragged. There's not much really to say. That's pretty fucked up. Man returns bottles from 1913 for deposit and 108 years of interest. This is in Pennsylvania. Yeah, people always find bottles in the river and stuff, and they stick them up their twat, and then it's the whole thing. How much money did he get? Did he tell you? 5 cents. You gotta do the math. What is this, community college math? This is interesting. 15-year-old teenager gets USB cable stuck inside his cock, trying to measure it. That's the JoshCast story of the day, folks. Then they show the cable right there. You may get a USB cable in the package, but that doesn't mean you should put the cable in your package. If you have a penis or empathetic towards any penises, new case, report cringe. Detail what happened to a 15-year-old boy who decided to insert a USB cable in his urethra. Oh, can you guys feel that right now? You can just feel it. Oof. Hey, it's that guy from that 70s show. Topher Grace would be answering anything. Usually people only hold signs like this to prove they're not dead. Well, that's the kid from that 70s show. There's Eric Foreman. Hey, what's up, Eric? You weren't a good Spider-Man, or you weren't good in that Spider-Man movie, but I like that 70s show. That was a good tune. Samuel Adams' new beer is illegal in 28 states. It says, however, alcohol volume at 28%. Wow. I was crying last night about that 9% beer. Imagine if I had one of those. Lawsuit seeks $1 million after Mount Pleasant teacher cut a girl's hair. Was it a color girl's hair? Or was it just a girl's hair in general? Oh. Well, it just looks mixed. But, yeah. Now with the internet, you can't get away with anything. Deputies say Florida man sprayed child with bleach-soaked bedroom torch fuel. So it says just smacking your kids in the face. They're coming up with new. See, that's the problem. They say you can't hit your kids in the face. So now they're coming up with crazy ways to torture their kids. Just let the... Oh, it's a colorful man. He doesn't look like a bad person at all. Man considers going vegan after finding what looked like a pig nipple in bacon roll. Actually sounds tasty. I mean, as long as it's deep fried. Airbnb host denies metal fan lodging due to disturbing music taste. Was he listening to jungle music? You know what I mean by that? Oh, it's metal music, so I guess the guy freaked out. Yeah, I tried to stare at Airbnb when I was going to take my first trip, and this guy only let girls from Florida. He was a pervert. I tried to report him, but the report didn't go through. Attorney wanted man to kill him for insurance money. I think this was in my city, wasn't it? I remember reading something in my city that happened.
We are following new developments in the Murdoch investigation overnight.
Yeah, agents
I didn't ask to play that. Oh, this is in South Carolina. They read the story in Philly though. Maybe it was. But man with stolen Disney iPad caught giving tour. I think I read that last week, if possible. Naked driver takes tolls on collectors. September 13th, a motorist facing multiple felony charges for allegedly exposing himself to a series of toll collectors. So he was tired of paying tolls, so he said, hey, look at my mule. Pro-Trump rally plans for 10,000 attendees, only gets 300. Yeah, all you anti-Trump people are proud about that. Let me tell you something. During the election, Trump had way more people than Biden. The Democrats stole the election. Trump 2024. All right, let's not get political here. Woman banned from new Burger King after roll with staff over ridiculous ice cream portions. Let's see the race of the person. Why not? Haven't women? I'm gonna show her. Oh, I'm not disconnecting my ad blocker. Stop asking me. And oh, it's a white one. So there you go, folks. It's not always a colorful person. And folks, that is it. Let's end right there. Wait, Alaska Airlines banned her for refusing arrest. Now state can't reach the Capitol to vote. Well, let's vote on this podcast coming to an end for good. This is a rare video version. I could do this every week, but I'm just lazy with the editing. But we'll see what happens next week. But I thank you, folks, for listening to any of this from the bottom of my rotten heart. I'll see you folks in the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here.